Curious, George, let me ask you a deeply uncomfortable question. How genetically unique are you really? You might think you're special, but the truth is, you're basically a slightly updated photocopy of your great-great-great-great-granduncle Carl. Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about human genetic diversity, evolution, and why most of us are walking around with the same recycled genetic leftovers from a population bottleneck 70,000 years ago. Yep, we were nearly extinct. But instead of going quietly, we stood up, invented pants, and ruined the planet together. Smash that like button before we all adapt to breathing carbon and wearing SPF 9000 just to get the mail. So here's a plot twist. All humans alive today are genetically similar, like way too similar. Think less diverse global population, and more last four people at a karaoke bar singing the same off-key DNA. Why? Because between 70,000 and 140,000 years ago, our ancestors went through a population crash so bad we almost qualified as an endangered species. A few thousand humans survived, and now we're all descended from that awkward, possibly very sweaty group of survivors. Evolution isn't slow, not on geological time. Earth's been flipping climates like it's changing Netflix genres. Tropics from Alaska to Antarctica, then cold, then warm, then methane party, then ice age. And every time the planet did something dramatic, humans either adapted or died. That drying of Africa 3 million years ago. Trees vanished, grassland spread, and bam! Australopithecus afarensis appeared. That's Lucy, by the way. She walked upright and basically kick-started the hands-free movement. Like and follow if you've ever used your opposable thumbs to scroll during a climate crisis. Humans adapted in the most human way possible. We changed the rules. Couldn't evolve fast enough to handle the cold, invent fire, too sunny, build shade, hungry, invent nachos. This type of adaptation is called cultural evolution, and it's our real superpower. Instead of changing our genes, we changed our environment. And now, with 8 billion of us modifying the Earth like a global DIY project, evolution isn't just about survival, it's about impact. If you've ever altered your surroundings just to avoid being slightly uncomfortable, congratulations. You're part of the problem and the solution. Evolution didn't stop at Lucy. We're still mutating, some of us faster than others. Examples? Sickle cell trait, =, built-in malaria armor. Blue eyes and blonde hair, =, vitamin D upgrades for gloomy skies. Lactose tolerance, =, yup, we're doing milk now. A gene linked to nicotine addiction became more common in the UK because evolution saw how many Brits were chain-smoking and said, fine, let's help them cope. Also, spoiler alert, tropical mosquitoes are moving north, bringing diseases with them. Nature's way of saying adapt or enjoy your new life as a West Nile chew toy. By 2100, CO2 levels will be higher than anything Homo sapiens has ever experienced. Which is great news for the cockroaches, but bad news for your air conditioner. So will we evolve into something new or just keep wearing novelty socks while the oceans boil? Who knows? But scientists agree survival now depends less on your genes and more on our collective ability to stop being idiots. Follow now or get left behind by the next mutation that lets people breathe underwater and text at the same time. So Curious George, whether you're a proud mutation or a carbon copy of some Paleolithic disaster survivor, one thing's clear. We didn't just adapt to survive, we adapted to dominate. And now we have to figure out how to evolve again without hitting C-Ctrl plus Alt plus extinct. This has been Guess What I Found Out, like follow and bring snacks to the evolutionary endgame.